What is your last chance trade?
Well, I want to talk about small caps, and just for the sake of time, we'll use the IWM, which is the most popular ETF you can use to get exposure to the small cap index, mimics the Russell 2000. This is a new record high for the small caps. This is one of the areas of the market that people would point to and say, you see, the breakout's not real, breadth isn't good enough. Okay, well, now here you got a new 52-week high. We went back and looked at the data, what happens with small caps once they do break a new 52-week high. It's not terribly encouraging. It's very different than the S&P, where you tend 12 months out to get a much higher return than average. With small caps, actually, it's lower. And so one distinction that you want to make, and my friend Ryan Dietrich at LPL has done this, when you look at the Russell, when it's taken more than a year to make a new 52-week high, actually it's more encouraging. You're up 10 out of 11 years subsequently. So this is a situation where it's taken 15 months for the Russell to break out. I think it's positive. I think you want to see this breadth kick in. But just remember, it's not quite as momentum driven as the S&P 500, the large caps. So there is some mean reversion. There is some more volatility here. So if you're taking this as a trade, use a stop.
Worth pointing out as well that it's still about 5% from its all-time high, which came
2018, August of 2018. That's
so what do you
correct.
make of that? The fact that it hasn't played catch-up and hit the new records as the big caps have?
Well, I think a lot of what happens with the Russell has to do with the financial services sector, because banks and other financial companies are the highest weights in here.
About
and then,
26%.
of course, right, and of course, they don't have the best stocks in the world. Microsoft, Apple, these are the stocks that have driven both the NASDAQ and the S&P all year this year. Those names are not in this index. It takes a lot more to move it. That being said, historically, back to 1978, when we have Russell data from, it has outperformed. It has done very, very well, but it tends to be streaky. Again, it is not the same thing as an S&P 500 breakout, but notable nonetheless.